Yo! Happy New Year!
How's it? Happy Merry 2021.
From the bench.
It sounds weird saying 2021.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful.
We're back in a new year.
Happy New Year.
It's us.
There's a song.
New year, same people.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I don't know what song that is.
Welcome. Oh my word, you don't know that song?
I don't know what song that
Guys,
is.
Born Freeze.
Maybe you were just tone deaf, but anyway. Welcome back to the bench.
Yeah.
You had a week unpaid leave.
I had unpaid leave. No, guys. I'm a statistic now. I had COVID. It was hectic. It actually wasn't hectic. I found it funny that I ended up with COVID, considering I live with this man who makes us social distance and sanitize.
Wear your mask, guys.
Wear your mask and just stay at home. It's not worth it. Like, I didn't sleep for like a couple of days. It was hectic. But Salen filled in for me. How did that go?
You did. Good job, Salen. Behind the camera. You can't see him.
Caps to say you can't see him today.
But he's bowing, he's accepting his applause.
Some people came at me and they were like, yeah, maybe you should just...
We almost substituted you for a second. We almost tore up your contract, you know.
There was a lot of love for Salen, eh?
Mutually terminated us, signed Salen as a free agent, you know.
It's like you guys demoted me. Like I was basically the Michelle of Destiny's Children.
But now you're back.
I'm back.
The bench is back.
Doing
original
well.
Things.
In 2021, new year, same us.
Any New Year's resolutions?
There's always New Year's resolutions. Try to get a 6-pack.
That's been yours for like the past 10 years.
I know.
I'm
always like, maybe try to get a 6-pack, but
I'm fine.
That ain't happening. That ain't unless someone out there wants to help me. One of the bench warmers can hook me up with like a quick fix.
It's not happening, guys.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Nah, just be a good person, you know. Live life.
Stay at home.
Yeah, you know, it's same thing. I mean, if what I've been doing has been working out for the years that I've been alive, I'm doing pretty well.
It doesn't feel like the new year though.
It doesn't though, because I mean, like, everybody was at home and you know.
I'm still into. We literally spent a whole year in our yard.
Pretty much. It's gonna
Which
be a
is
whole
a
nother
madness.
year basically. But I mean,
basically another
it's
year.
life.
I hope all of you guys were in bed by 9. Because that was bedtime. That was our curfew.
Yeah,
on the
they were knocking on people's doors, you know.
You need to get into bed.
Yeah.
With the police tucking people in. I wonder if they like walked into your house, they tucked you into bed.
It's time to go to bed now.
Gave you a little kiss on the forehead. Okay, but football, because that's why we are here. Football, new year, same teams?
Same teams, same amazing football.
Same amazing football. Better football, maybe.
Can never be disappointed.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit like skeptical though. Like I'm a little worried with the whole second wave. I hope they don't.
Yeah, I know.
When
I saw Bloom with 4 subs, I was like, oh, it's real.
It's jumped. But before we got into 2021, the new year, there was a round of CAF football, so the CAF Confed. First legs, Pirates versus Sagrada Esperança from Angola.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates won 1-0.
Not surprised.
That was a Tim Nkosi Loch goal, which means they go into this week's second leg, 1-0 up on aggregate. Puts you in good stead. Does put you in good stead. Bloem played Rivers United. What happened there, Colin?
Next fixture.
They lost. So they're going into the second leg this week, 2-0 down.
As I said beginning, we sent our second string side. We were lucky to get to the first half. I mean, valiant effort.
To try come back from a 2-0.
It's doable.
Away from home?
It's doable.
In Nigeria?
It's doable.
Positive?
I mean, it depends who they send it.
Okay.
Right? Depends. If they send a stronger team, like, you know, if they're just feeling the vibes, then yeah, it's doable.
I think it's worthwhile committing to the Confed though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a continental cup, and it's worth doing, like, well on the continent to represent the country, and I know it helps with points and everything like that. And I think the prize money is also there, you know, if you know that you're not really competing for the league this season or any other domestic cup. So depending on who they send, I feel like they're gonna do it.
Okay, then CAF Champions League first legs. So Sundowns, they won their first leg against Jwaneng.
Against the Motswana people.
From Botswana. So they're going into this week's second leg, 2-0 up on aggregate. no surprise there that they won that game. Honestly,
really?
It's Sundowns.
Quality side.
It's
Easy.
like
Easy snacks.
New Year, same team.
Yeah.
Literally nothing's changed. Chiefs play Primero de Agosto. That game ended in a normal draw, so it is all to play now.
Not an L.
Not an L.
Brighter.
They're going to play it like a final now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good thing.
Good thing. I mean, it's not a. It's, you don't want to collect out in the first leg and then try to fight back. It's still like a clean slate for them.
Yeah, so that's exciting. PSL football is back. It's such a weird break between like Christmas and the New Year.
Yeah, it's that.
And like 5-6 days, but it feels like
That festive hangover.
feels like a year.
A festive hangover.
There's no football.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It felt
like,
weird. Like.
it was nice to take a break though.
I mean, it does. It
We
really
did
is
take a
nice,
break. We did take a break. We know you guys missed us, but PSL football was back this weekend. There were only 2 games that played. The game that I looked forward to, Mamelodi Sundowns versus Pirates. On paper,
Clash of the Titans.
in reality,
Big game. Top of the table.
in any universe that you're in,
Who's going for the?
that was the game. It's like you know that Mamelodi Sundowns are the favorites. They are top of the log, certified winners. But Pirates have been playing really great football.
Yeah, I know they went head to head, toe to toe, mano y mano. I mean, it's nice to see. They were both unbeaten going into it, so there was something to play for, especially going into 2021. I think in their minds, it was probably like whoever wins this is putting in like drawing the first line in the sand, saying we're going for the league, And I think Sundowns actually showed their quality throughout the match. Actually,
Sundowns won the game 1-0. I did want a bit more goals. Like the game wasn't short of opportunity.
It wasn't. I mean, it was end to end. It started off really fire, which is what you can like. I mean, what you can expect from a big table clash, you know what I'm saying? But as I said, the 3 wise men are doing their things. Like from what we thought from the beginning of the season, it just carries on rolling.
I think what made the difference, in my personal opinion, in the game was the Pirates' defense. Now, I don't want to drop names because he is our Bafana captain, but man was suspect. I'm not going to lie. In my opinion, he was suspect.
I mean,
guys,
everyone's allowed to off day at the office.
Are we putting it down as an off day at the office?
I mean, too much trifle, gammon, roast lamb, that's still digesting.
Too festive.
Still digesting. So, what can you expect from the team, I mean, it's not like they played horrible.
No, they didn't. But I think it was their defense that ultimately made the difference between the two sides.
I guess so. I mean, especially because...
And it wasn't major mistakes, but now if you're playing a Sundowns and you are a team like Pirates, it's going to be the smallest mistakes because you're such a great team that is going to be magnified. You're going to be like, yo.
And I mean, conceding off a set piece, talking about defensive mistakes, that is like the epitome of like how a defense is set out,
Yeah.
If a defense has been set out like, worked out to be a proper team, they wouldn't concede off. And it was a sloppy goal too. That's the thing. It wasn't like a brilliantly worked set piece. It was a sloppy set piece goal. So I just put it down to the New Year vibes.
New Year vibes.
Yeah,
festive
New Year
season.
Festive vibes.
It's that month break between Christmas and New Year's.
It's nothing to worry about, Pirates fans.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. The second game this weekend, Maritzburg United, boys from KZN, against Bloem. What happened, Colin?
Again, festive vibes. Boys are too much trifle.
Too much trifle. We
Too
blaming
much
the trifle.
Too much
Ultramel.
custard.
And marble pudding.
Yeah, it was too much, fam. I mean, they looked from straight out the gates, they were lazy. Simple. Just
Maritzburg
lazy.
United looked...
They did. Under Middendorp, they're looking very, very threatening going forward.
Well,
actually, as a side,
yes.
they just look forward. I mean, they made a new signing in Clayton Daniels now. Experienced defender. Some people thought that his legs were past it. But under Middendorp, they're looking like everything is like balanced. Whereas under Tinkler, it was just like we're going out all out attack, trying to go counter-attacking football, what. But under Middendorp is proving his status as a manager in the PSL, and I think that he can get the best results as a team,
And I think in that team, Kutumela is dependable.
He is. I mean, he's proven himself as an international caliber striker. So
Certified goal scorer.
I mean, even Musia Medi up front. If you have 2 guys like that up front, there's no way that you can't be scoring like more goals than the other team on the day. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, even though your defense may lead goals, you're going to outscore the team. You have a possibility of outscore. Not so, like, the team has to have supply
Yes.
at
Yes.
the end of the day, you know, but there's always that threat in the box. If they didn't have those two players, it would be different. I mean, they are still in a bad situation. Let's not get it wrong now. Your boys are still on the bottom of the log,
15.
you know. But,
It's kind of crazy that Maritzburg are 15th on the log.
you know,
Bloem, not in the top 8, 11th. But this was... I'm really happy that Maritzburg secured their first win.
I mean, that it's not...
New year, new me, guys.
For a side that's been trying, and like we've given them credit throughout the weeks, they haven't put in horrible form. They've played exciting football throughout the whole season. It's just that it didn't look like that thing was coming together. You know, and now,
Well, I'm hoping Bloem, for your sake at least,
don't worry about Bloem, fam.
get better.
Bloem, I think, if we're gonna put it down, you know, realistically, we're running off a cup high. You know,
Okay.
we made the final.
Okay.
We were like, yeah, we're here for the vibes, you know.
Okay.
And then
Colin's
continental football.
excuses are running off the vibes, the high of a cup final, continental football, and trifle.
these are facts.
It only comes with excuses when your team
These are
catches
facts.
out. All
No
the
excuses,
excuses when
Alpha.
his team catches
You tell
out.
me after Christmas you didn't have the itis and go sleep for 4 days and only wake up today. Come on. You tell me that. If you're saying no, you're a liar. Straight up. Okay?
So there are some exciting games going into this weekend, but it is the new year 2021, and just a quick rundown of what this log is looking like. So obviously, no surprise, Mamelodi Sundowns are top of the log. Surprisingly though, Solos are second,
They are.
unbeaten.
I mean,
The only other team that's unbeaten so far on the log is Golden Arrows.
Yeah.
Supersport United, they had like a very shaky start in the beginning of the season.
Came back.
Third on the log. That's not bad at all. And then Cape Town City, so that rounds off the top 4. Orlando Pirates just out of it. What's shocking is that Kaizer Chiefs are 13.
Is it shocking from what we've seen? Like, is it? Is it really that shocking, guys? I mean, I think it's time to actually put the label on it.
Relegation battle.
Relegation battle.
Relegation battle.
Relegation battle.
We're
Kaizer
like
Chiefs
halfway
fan.
through the.
Nah, they're in a relegation battle for certain. 1 win out of 9 games. Well, 8 games, I think they've played.
1 win. 1 win out of 8 games.
1 win out of 8 games. I mean, going into the weekend, I don't think they're going to win their game against Maritzburg, you know. So, where does your next win come up from at this stage? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what Gavin Hunt's trying to focus on with his team. Kaizer Chiefs should never be 13 on the log. That's
Ever.
a howler.
Ever.
Yeah.
So Cape Town City, Orlando Pirates, Golden Arrows 6, Baroka 7, Amazulu in the top 8.
Slowly.
Slowly working
Baby
their way
steps.
up. Baby steps, baby steps.
Benny's in the 18th area.
I'm excited. Stellenbosch just outside the top 8 at 9, TTM at 10, Bloem at 11th, not bad.
Not bad.
A lot of work to
It's
do.
the early days.
Only 2 wins though so far.
As I told you, cup vibes, man.
Early
we made
days.
a final. We made a final. We're allowed to have 2 wins.
TS Galaxy, Kaizer Chiefs at 13, which is just shocking. No words, no thoughts. Chipper United, Maritzburg, and Black Leopards. I do suspect Maritzburg will end up doing better. They currently are sitting at 15th, but I don't think they're going to be sitting there for much longer.
Yeah, if they're like if
To
their
be
current
honest.
form and like playing style goes or something to look at, it just looks like it's on an upward trajectory. So, I mean, it's positive things to come from the boys from Maritzburg. I mean, like Black Leopards on the other hand, they look like
Relegation.
again.
Cemented to the bottom.
I guess it's just the teams who wear yellow, guys. It's bad color.
So PSL games to look forward to this weekend. Bloem Amazulu. That's going to be exciting.
That's like
Putting my money on Amazulu. Put your money on Amazulu, guys.
don't listen to. If you want to talk about a game like, you know, for top 8, that depends on being in the top 8.
Yeah.
I feel like Bloem, off their bad start, if they carry on like this, they're not going to look for a position higher than, like, you know, mid-table, 8, whatever. And you got a team like Amazulu's been pushing to crack into that top 8, which is very hard in South African football. So it's going to be a top 8 battle. It's a lot to play for. Exciting games.
Another game that you should look forward to is Orlando Pirates versus Swallows. This game now is exciting, considering what the table's looking like.
Yeah.
Swallows are unbeaten, second on the log. Pirates, one loss this season, sitting pretty at fourth. No, not at fourth, at fifth.
In the top 4, one loss. But I mean, definitely the game of the weekend. Nobody expected Swallows to actually be doing this well.
I don't even think Swallows expected themselves to do this well.
So I mean, Coach Brandon, he's doing the things, fam. He's doing the things.
It's like writing your exams, waiting for your results, expecting a 50, and then you get 57. Man, did more than pass. They're doing more. They're doing more than passing right now in the PSL.
They deserve it at the end of the day. I mean, they've been outclassing teams on the pitch.
100%.
So it's not like they're not there on merit,
And I also think that a lot of teams face up against them and underestimate.
Yeah, underestimate because newly promoted side. This is Swallows, fam.
This is quality. My boy Stellenbosch up against the Black Leopards.
L.
Leopards, as we said, cemented to the bottom of the log. Stellenbosch are knocking on that top 8 finish.
Don't worry.
I do expect Stellenbosch to pull through with a W.
Stellenbosch
pull through with a W.
Charity fund's going to be in full effect. Donating L's to the Leopards.
Colin is just coming from the man whose team has been catching L's. He's gonna come after my team.
Draws.
It's fine. And another game to look forward to is Kaizer Chiefs versus Maritzburg.
That's gonna be an exciting game.
I think there's quite important games this weekend because Kaizer Chiefs and Maritzburg, we know that Maritzburg are in that relegation area, but so are Kaizer Chiefs, and we know that both teams possess the quality to be in the top 8.
I think also the low-key storyline of that game is the Middendorp return. After getting sacked, he almost won the league. They literally had one hand on the league, and they almost won the league, but now he got sacked. First game back at his old club, he's definitely going to want to show out.
I hope he does.
I hope he does.
I think he does. I'm backing the boys from KZN.
I don't think Kaizer Chiefs are going to win the game because, they're looking very, abysmal.
Looking a bit shaken.
Shaken, fam. But, Middendorp looks like he's getting things at the side. That team,
getting
that
results.
goal match, the match could go either way.
English.
But, it just escaped me. But, at the end of the day, if I had to put my money on it, Middendorp's the man.
Middendorp is the man. Yo, exciting football.
It's exciting to talk about football again. Can't lie.
I always love speaking about football.
Yeah, that week break felt a bit too long for me. So
but we're back.
We're back.
Back again. Welcome back. Do you not know the song? We've done a whole episode. Welcome back. Guys, drop a comment and let me know if you know the song. I'm trying to sing.
Trying to get across, fam.
Trying to get across to Colin, which is not catching. Let us know in the comments what you think the results from this weekend are going to be. Do you think the title race is sort of decided with Mamelodi Sundowns? Or do you think Swallows are going to put in a valiant effort? They're unbeaten. It's worth looking at Swallows for a title race. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Happy New Year. Blessings on all of you guys. I hope this year is going to be a great year. It's only love from the bench.